Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Retro Cup and let's see if we can get some wins. So we're going to be using the Arctibax paired with the Oranguru and the Serperior in the back. So near Arctibax here, we are just chunking away. We do have the health advantage. We got them into the yellow before they got us into the yellow. So we're going to lose the CAP tie though. So we're going to be able to either grab a shield or get the KO. They decided shield. You can see once again we did get them farmed down first, so we were able to win the lead after a shield. Now we're going to be able to reach a avalanche. This is going to get some huge damage or get a shield, and now we're just going to switch into a Oranguru, and they decided that that's enough of that because one brutal swing from that range should be enough, pressuring them to either use that shield or let it go, while we could tank one brutal swing still. All right. Next game, we got the Arctibax versus Dragonite. Okay. So a lot of fast move pressure here. They switch out into their Cresselia. Now, we're going to stay in for now, build up energy, catch a move onto our Serperior, which is a little bit tanky. Moonblast gets used, and it looks like we are going to be able to at least get to one more Frenzy Plant, I believe. Here, we're going to get some huge damage to get them into the red. Potential Moonblast here. We do survive it. We do have our attack debuff though, so we're gonna have to fire off a move on timing. This Arrow Ace does take it out, and at least we are able to maintain alignment. They come back in with the Dragonite. We're gonna have a lot of energy onto this Arctibax, firing off this move after some fast moves, pressuring their shield. They do decide to shield. We do get to another Dragon Claw before they get to theirs, so this is going to get the shield or it's going to get the KO. Our opponent does decide to double shield. We're going to switch out into the Oranguru, and we have the Dunsparce in the back. So 2 shield versus that Dunsparce. We should be in good shape, even though they did have a move banked on their Dragonite. I think the key right there was able to catch a move with our Serperior, but also taking it out before they got to take us out. All right, Arctibax versus the Driploom. This is going to be interesting. Both of us are staying in. We are going to be able to win CAP tie here. We're going to fire out the Dragon Claw. It does grab a shield. You can see we're relatively even health. We're going to take the move. Icy Wind does get used. We're going to switch out here into the Oranguru. They have the Poliwrath lurking in the back. So they have Driploom and Poliwrath. Interesting. Severely weak to electric, so maybe they have a Clogsire or something? Not sure yet. I'm gonna farm it down, and we are debuffed. Oh, what is that? The Charjabug. Okay. Charjabug gets thrown back in here. We go for the Trailblaze to boost up our attack again. Now we're gonna be able to deal some normal damage. We're going to be able to get some good confusion damage and the brutal swing. However, it's not going to be enough to take out this Charjabug. Charjabug really tanky. They decided shield. We're going to switch out of there and go into our Arctibax. They are forced to use some energy. It does take us out. We're going to have to come in with our Serperior here so that we can potentially get to an Arrow Ace. You know that this is going to be the X Scissors, so we might as well just shield here. Okay, they have so much energy that they have double X Scissors, so that goes through. We see the Driploom come back in. We're going to fire off this Arrow Ace. Chunks away at the health, and now we got to try to catch a move. Oh, unable to catch the move. That is really unfortunate. And then you can see these confusions are going to deal some damage, but it's not enough for the farm down. So wow, unable to get that switch. If we had gotten the switch, potentially we would have had enough energy to take out the Driploom and the Charjabug, but it all depended on how much energy we had left on our Serperior. All right, we got the Arctibax versus the Dunsparce. Not the best lead here, so we're going to switch out of this situation. Oranguru versus the Dunsparce. They're going to be able to fire off a move first. So Drill Run gets used. We're going to fire off this Trailblaze so that we can boost up our attack, because they haven't switched out yet. Interesting. But they are going to be able to reach a move here. So are they just basically trying to use up our energy, or they're just trying to sack the Dunsparce? This is going to get the shield, or is going to get the KO. They decided shield. Interesting. All right, we're going to let this go, because we don't know what's in the back, and unfortunately, it's the Driplim. Oh no! Frame drop right there doesn't allow us to get the move first, pressuring a potential shield or not. So we get debuffed first, so we have to throw this Air Avalanche. It does grab the shield anyways, but potentially that could have played out a little bit differently. Alright, now we got to deal with this Driplim. Icy Wind gets used, we get debuffed unfortunately. Our opponent does get the debuff. We're going to have to go for this arrow. Isn't enough to take it out. And this is just terrible. Toxapex in the back is going to be really hard to beat. We actually needed... What was that? We actually needed Arctibax onto this Toxapex, so... Really unfortunate that we couldn't get the Arctibax or the Oranguru onto their Toxapex. Alright, we got the Arctibax versus the Ariados. Okay, Ariados not the best for the backline, so this is as good as it's going to get. We are going to stay in. They throw the lunge. Some good neutral damage on their part. We're going to build up and then throw a Dragon Claw, possibly getting a shield. Okay, we do grab a shield. We're going to shield again here, because it's interesting that they're staying in a in this matchup. So we're going to either grab 2 shields or get the KO. They decided double shield. And now we force them to use some energy here. Trailblaze gets used again, so they're boosted up their attack. We're going to be able to get the farm down with the Oranguru. Oh, we got the Charge Bug coming in. At least we have energy advantage and we have a shield. Will we have enough health to take out this Charge Bug? X-Scissor gets used. We're going to have to use the shield anyway, so we might as well use it right there. This Brutal Swing doesn't quite KO, and we get them into the red, but they're going to be able to fire off this X-Scissor. But unfortunately for us, we have the Serperior, okay? Tried throwing a CAP timer right there, but unfortunately it did not work. The Moonblast goes through. We need to get some energy off of this Cresselia somehow. So we're going to throw on timing. This Frenzy Plant will do some huge damage. I don't think it KOs. Yeah, it doesn't KO, but maybe we get the farm down. Let's see what happens here. They go for the Grass Knot. Interesting. Oh, you got to race to the move. Oh, unfortunately, unable to win that backline right there. That Charge Bug wrecking our backline. So GG Start Planet. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.